Yo, what's the word, y'all? First I want to say, first I want to thank everybody for rejoining the reboot. You know what I mean? For those that this is the first time joining with, you know, this is the reboot from what we had. We had 6 seasons running, and I really didn't have no intentions on rebooting, but you know, the one thing that you must do for anybody that's going to be a commissioner, the one thing I would always suggest is that always know the temperature of the room. And you know, when I checked the temperature of the room, it was basically letting me know that, all right, cool, it's time to reboot. I really didn't want to. I like the fact of building your team, you know what I mean, just keep going and going. I think that's a dope way to do it. I'm not really one of those guys who want to have 3 or 4 seasons then scream reboot, because it's like, if that's the case, then rookies and stuff don't really matter, because you don't never give them a chance to gel. So it wasn't my first idea just to go and reboot, but it called for it, so we had to take care of that, you know. Now, with that being said, we did the reboot, we got the new league running, but in the midst of that, we are in the conference championship of the old whatever it takes. So I know it might be kind of confusing at first, because you know, for guys that first joined, you probably seen it say season 6, and then you might see some guys talking about they playoff matchups. So you know, just bear with me. It might be a little you know, confusion and flooded for the first day or two, but you know, once that is cleared out, we'll be up and running, you know, like we regularly do. So, you know, just bear with me on that part, you know, because we still wrapping up the playoffs in the old one. But I just wanted to get this one started and, you know, get things in motion. The rookies. No rookies on these creative rosters. Nobody have traits. That's something that I noticed. No matter what roster you download, everybody's a normal. So like I said, I'm gonna upgrade rookies. You know what I mean? Of course, every rookie not gonna be the same. Nobody's gonna be an X factor though. I'm not making nobody an X factor. You know, so I don't think even Madden does that. I don't think even Madden makes rookies an X factor. You know, so you will see superstars and stars. That's about it, depending on who it is. You know what I mean? But you know, we're gonna take care of that. The trait thing. You know, we had a trait thing going on for the rookies. And I mean, other than that, man, y'all pretty much know, like, y'all know what it is. You know, majority of y'all been rocking with me. You know, I would say 95% of y'all been playing with me all year, so y'all already know the rules and everything, you know. So please, I hope you followed instructions when I told you to not sign no more than one offensive player, one defensive player, because I'm gonna look. And if you haven't done it, if you know you did it and you haven't done it, and you're waiting for me to call you out on it, I'm gonna do more than just tell you to cut the guys, because now y'all making me do extra work. You know what I'm saying? Like I depend on y'all. I depend on y'all like y'all depend on me. Y'all depend on me to have a fair league and keep everything straight down the line. I expect the same from y'all. You know what I mean? Like, I don't expect y'all to do nothing that I don't do. You know, I don't come at y'all with no crazy story about I'm the commish. I could break the rule 10 seconds prior. No, the rule, whatever rule goes for y'all, go for me. So if y'all don't see me violate, I don't expect y'all to violate. You know what I mean? So I'm putting faith in y'all that when I check these rosters, that nobody signed more than one offensive player, one defensive player. Please, 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 if you did, put it back. I'm saying it again. So now you can't say you didn't know. I said it. I'm saying it live, and I'm going to say it again in the chat. I'm going to type in the chat. Please, please, please cut the guys down, the free agency guys, to 1 and 1. One offense, one defense. That's it. You know what I mean? Come week 2, you can sign who you want. And the only reason why I'm even doing this, because like I said, everybody's not on tonight. And, you know, I know some of y'all may say, you know, they should have had their team, blah, blah, blah. I can't never say what somebody should do, because you don't know what's going on in their life. So I'm never going to say what somebody should do. The only thing I can do is just extend my services a little more. So therefore, please, like, cause trust me, for any one of y'all that's already in, if y'all was on the outside looking in, if y'all haven't got a chance to pick up your team, I would do the same thing for y'all. So don't get cute just because you already got your team and you don't care about nobody else, because the shoes on the other foot, I definitely will look out for y'all as well. And again, I always tell y'all I'm open to suggestions. Just because it's my league don't mean nobody can't tell me nothing. Murph is the one that put it in the chat and said, yo, ain't you like, he basically said that if I let everybody sign who they want to sign week one, ain't gonna be nothing left for guys that's joining late. And you know what? It didn't take me long to think about that. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And it's something that's so simple and so easy. I didn't have to think twice about it, but it didn't even really hit me like that, because I'm trying to do, a million things at one time, and that sort of thing kind of went over my head. So right away, once he said it, it just registered. I'm like, oh, all right, cool. You know what? He right. Let me put this in the chat. Yo, week 2. Because by week 2, you need to have your team by week 1 anyway. So yeah, I agree when he said week 2. So I had no problem doing that. And I always tell y'all, I'm always listening to what y'all gotta say, man. Like, y'all know I'm one of them dudes that you say something that makes sense, I'm on it. That's just how I move. So, and then the knucklehead dude that had the Texans, man, this guy, Pearl brought him in, but I ain't gonna hold Pearl to that, because Pearl's a straight up G. Had Pearl know he was gonna do some bozo move like that, Pearl wouldn't even brought him in. So I'm not even gonna hold Pearl to that, because honestly, all Pearl was trying to do is just fill a team, and it's messed up that dude had to be a bozo like that. But it could happen to any one of us. Any one of us could bring a guy in that we think gonna do the right thing, and once he come in, he start wigging out. So at the end of the day, I know Pearl gonna G check him on a 1. You know what I'm saying? Let him know, like, yo, why would you do that? I brought you into legit league, blah blah blah, and you do that bozo move. So I already know Pearl gonna check him, because that's how Pearl move. And I know Pearl move like that because I chop it up with Pearl. You know what I mean? So like I said, it's unfortunate the dude did it, but that ain't got nothing to do with on it. What that Texans bozo did, that's not on Pearl. If Pearl knew he was gonna do that, Pearl would have never brought him in. So that Texans dude, he a grown man. He wanted to play games and do that. And it's cool. Like I said, me, I don't really trip about this mad stuff. You know what I mean? No games, period. I play to have fun and compete, obviously, like everybody else, but I don't let it consume me. And you burn. You know what I mean? Listen, man, you guys hang your own self. You know what I mean? So like I said, what I said, I meant. He barred. He can't come. He barred for life. He can't ever get down to my league ever. No Madden 22, Madden 23, I don't care if it's Madden 29, and we still doing this. He can never get down to my league. When you do both those stuff like that, you want to sign 10, 13 people, I'm hitting you in the chat telling you, and you ain't responding, saying nothing. I mean, you was going to get booted anyway, but I'm just saying, you just showed me what type of person you are. And you know what? I'd rather get rid of you now, or I'd rather you seen that this league wasn't going to be for you because niggas was calling you out also. So you know what? It's rather you get gone early than later, because who knows what you would have did later. So you know what? You did me a favor. Again, you was going to get booted anyway because you wasn't even responding to what I was saying, but you left on your own, but you just did a bozo move. But it's cool. You know what I mean? It's spilled milk, nothing to complain about. So that's just a few things, man, that I just wanted to touch on. Anybody that just joined that didn't hear playback from the beginning and just hear how I started this whole thing off. Yeah, as far as the teams, man, like I try to be fair. Like, one thing about my leagues is that I always try to be fair in everything I do. That's down to picking the teams, down to the way I handle guys. I try to be fair, and I don't do that first come first serve stuff. I try to do based on how long you've been down, how much of the rules you follow, how active you are, things like that. How much of a straight up guy you are. Like, all them little things play a part with me. So and it's not to say that because you gave me a list of teams and you got your third or fourth team, that doesn't mean that I'm saying you don't do any of these things. That can easily just mean that the other team that was your first choice, somebody else had their first choice, they had to get them before you. Now, with that being said, y'all already know I'm rebooting AGS. So, like I said earlier, if you got your first choice in this league, chances are you won't get your first choice in AGS. And if you got your bottom choices in this league, chances are you're gonna get top choices in AGS. I'm saying chances are, because I'm not sitting up here saying everybody is gonna. I'm not saying it's gonna be total opposite, but it is gonna be different. You know, only thing I can guarantee is that everybody who got their first team in this one will not get their first team in the AGS, and everybody who got their third or fourth team in this one will not get the third or fourth team in AGS, meaning you'll get a better one. I'm not saying everybody, but I'm saying some. You know, I can guarantee some will. You know, so that's just that, man. I try to do things fair and honest, and you know, even if you feel a way about it in the beginning, I hope that as time goes on, you understand, you know, why I do certain things that I do. You know, and I try to, you know, lead by example. And again, like I also said, man, you know, some of you guys, man, it's good to change. You know, it's good to change. Like when you want to keep playing with the same team all year that you've been getting smoked with, why not try something new? You know, that's the same thing I be saying when I do these predictions. And you know, a guy, when you look up a guy is 2-12 in the season. Yo, listen, at this time, either you should be doing two things. Either get rid of that playbook and try another playbook, because what you got to lose, your season is over anyway. You know, you can't be scared to change. You know what I'm saying? So even if you're the type of guy that plays with let's say you play with balanced offense, like they give you a little bit of everything. If that ain't working, man, pick a team playbook. If you getting cracked all year, because what's the worst you can do? Lose? You've been losing with what you think you liked anyway. So why not stumble upon something by accident? It's the same with picking teams. Like, you know, I get it. You know, certain teams like playing with, all right, cool, man. But guess what, man? If you've been losing with one team all year, you know, try something different. For all you know, you mess around and come out the gate hot and be the talk of the league. Like, you can't be scared to change. You know what I'm saying? And some of you guys just scared to change, man. Some of you guys just hate to look up and see that you got a team that you know nothing about. Guess what? If you got a team you know nothing about, that means it might work in your benefit. Because if you ain't got nothing, if you don't know nothing about them, then guess what? That means you're gonna try to learn on the job, which could also benefit you. So don't be scared to change, man. Like, come on. Like, one thing about me is that y'all see, I don't have no number one team. I'll play with anybody. I play with quarterbacks who's mobile, and to be honest with you, I play with more quarterbacks that's not mobile. You know what I'm saying? I really don't even care about the mobility. I look for certain things that I like in the quarterback. You know, like throwing power and stuff like that. I don't really care about the mobility. Don't get me wrong. Of course, having a mobile quarterback is definitely a wild card. I understand all that, but what I'm just saying, for me, I got, you know, I show my versatility. I can play with anybody. You know what I'm saying? Anybody I could play with. Any team. And I mean literally any team on this game. And I'm not scared to take a challenge at all. Like, if y'all notice, in all my leagues, I've never ever, not once, took a top team. Whatever top teams y'all think, whether you think it's the Ravens, whether you think it's the Chiefs or whomever, I've never took a top team. I'm not saying I may not have took a good team, but I've never took a top team. You know what I'm saying? I never took a top team. And based on when I asked y'all guys to give me y'all teams, and based on what everybody pretty much be sending me, most of y'all guys got the same teams. That tells me who the top teams are, and I don't even be caring about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care about that. I'll play with anybody, man, and make it work. If I don't make it work this season, I'll see what I need to add and add on to next season. You know, but you know, that's just how I move. You know, I can't expect everybody to move like that, but at the same time, what I am saying is that, yo, man, you know, don't be scared of a challenge. You know, embrace it. You know, but again, thank everybody for joining this reboot, and y'all know we're gonna bug out and we're gonna have fun, and we're gonna bring this thing home until that 22 drop, and then, you know, we back. You know, but for you guys, man, that ain't pick up your teams, please do so by tonight, or at least before Advance. Advance is Wednesday, so at least by tomorrow, man, you guys will have your teams taken care of. Alright, but let's get into these predictions. First up, we got Chiefs, and the Texans is right now the CPU. I got somebody in mind. I'm waiting for them to holler back, but for you guys that look, man, I've hit some guys, you know, and guys don't respond. By the time y'all respond, either certain teams are already gone or they're gonna be gone. You can't hold that against me. I do my part. You know, I mean, I reach out and do my part, but y'all gotta do yours. So right now, Texas is CPU. I don't even remember who got these two teams. All right, Eagles. Steve was in ITT. He had Miami for goals. That's over there in my ITT league, and you know who Miami was. That's who Steve is. He got the Eagles over here going against T Mod. T Mod got to dust the dirt off his shoulders, but I'm pretty sure he's been playing. I mean, getting some practice games in, getting some warm up games in. I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go Eagles in this one, man. I think it's gonna be a good game. They both know how to play. They both really good players. But practicing on your own or maybe online and stuff like that is different than playing in the league against somebody who's been playing. I mean, I think right about now, because Steve got all these reps under his belt over T Mod, I think that gives him advantage. I'll go on this one. Philly 24, Washington 17. Next we got Murph, Miami Dolphins going against Renzo, the Patriots. Oh, I thought you was in the I thought you was in here, Renzo. I gotta add you back to the chat. I think I removed you because I didn't know for sure if you was in here or not. But I'll make sure I add you back. But anyway, yeah, he's going against Murph. This is a division game. I'm gonna go Murph in this one, but I like this Patriots team, man. I like the roster they've been putting together. The defense is pretty solid over there, as it always was. But yeah, give me Miami in this one. I think it's gonna be pretty close though. I'll go Miami in this one, 27. Patriots 23. I can't remember who the Vikings is, so I ain't even gonna try to break my brain right now. Oh, that's Hollywood. Hollywood got the Vikings. He's Atlanta and ITT. He's going against Pearl, Green Bay Packers. I'm gonna go Packers in this one. I think Pearl will come out with excitement playing with this Packer team. Never seen him play with Green Bay before, but he got some nice toys over there, so I think he'll come out and perform. Give me Packers 34, Vikings 18. Next we got myself and Colts against Jags against Scott. I don't predict my game. I have to say who's the favorite. I'll say Jags favored by 5 in this one over the Colts. Jags favored by 5 over the Colts. Can't remember who that is. Dre, Cleveland Browns going against Money Mascot, Baltimore Ravens. It's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be a good one right here. For whatever reason, Money Mascot with this Ravens team, I don't know, but this is a little different Ravens team. But I don't know, for whatever reason, my other league with the Ravens, he normally starts off the season pretty slow. I don't know what it is, but I think this Ravens team got a couple of things that he like over there. So I'm actually going to go with the Ravens in this one, but I think it's going to be close, man. Draven turning up with the Titans in my other league. So this Cleveland team got same thing he had over there, plus more. So this is a dangerous team for Dre. But I'm taking Money Mascot in this one. But I think it's going to be close. I think it's definitely going to be close. Give me Ravens 31, Browns 27. E-ball is the Jets going against Third World Buffalo Bills. This is divisional matchup, week 1. Big game to come out the gates with if I'm the Jets, because right now, you know, you in a tough division with Murph got Miami and Renzo got the Patriots. This is a tough division right here. And the crazy thing is the AFC East is normally always one of the weakest divisions, but this is a strong division right here. So in this division game right here. So this is going to be a big game, week 1, for the Patriots and Dolphins also. I'll take, I'm gonna go Jets in this one. I'm going to go Jets on the road and upset. I got Jets upsetting Buffalo at home in week 1. This Jets team got a nice little rookie QB over there. Jets got some nice talent over there. So I'm taking the Jets in the upset over Buffalo, 27-24. Next, we got Rico. He's the Raiders going against Playmaker, the Carolina Panthers. We'll see how Rico does this Raider team. Got some weapons over there. Just got to utilize it. But Carolina got weapons also. So I'm going with this Panther team, man. And I'm going to go with this Panther team by a score of, I'm going to go to 19. 34-19 Panthers over the Raiders. Next we got Rocket. He's the Chargers going against Bengals. Born ready. I'm going Bengals. Let me tell you something. I like this Bengals roster. They definitely put some pieces together. I like their secondary. You know, I like their running back. I like their quarterback. I like the direction they're going, man. I like the direction they're going. This Cincinnati team is going to be a dangerous team moving forward. Give me the Bengals over the Chargers this week. I'm going to go 33 to 20. 33-20 Bengals over the Chargers. Next we got Coils, the Bucks going against Manish, New Orleans Saints. Manish been taking beatings all year, but the one thing to his credit, he been taking them like a man. And I always said that the more he played, the better he gonna get. And you know, I haven't seen him play in a while, so I don't know where he at right now. But the fact that he's been staying with it says a lot about his character. But I'm gonna take the Bucks in this one. But I'm rooting to see the Saints just hang in there. But give me the Bucks over the Saints, 39-7. Next we got Cardinals and 49ers. Trey Dog is the Cardinals going against Spaz. Week 1 divisional matchup. Give me the Cards, man. I'm going upset again. Give me Cards over the Niners. Hold on, fellas. Yo, pardon me, y'all. Yeah, so like I was saying, I'm going with the Cardinals in the upset in this one over the Niners. Trade Dog against Spaz. This is a good division. You got Trade Dog over here with the 49ers, with the Rams, who's DK, and the who am I missing? Who's the other team? Man, who am I missing? Who's the other team? Cardinals, Niners, Rams. Oh, Seahawks. Seahawks is the I can't remember who the Seahawks is right now. Oh, that's Norm. So this is gonna be an interesting division right here. But yeah, I'm going with Trey Dog in a upset in this one over the Niners. I'm gonna go 24-20. Next we got Cowboys, Jersey Floyd going against Rams, DK. Jersey Floyd had a heck of a season in the wit that we just had. He fell short in the playoffs, but he was the number one seed. So I mean, you know, of course you didn't get it done in the playoffs, but at the same time, you know, you definitely showed that you're a force to be reckoned with. So he's a baller, and he's in the tough division as well. So this week one game will come out the gate to show how this Cowboys team is on it. DK is a solid player also, so this gonna be pretty tough. But I think I'm gonna give the edge to Cowboys in this one, even though they're on the road. I see most of my games is road teams for whatever reason this week, but it happens. So yeah, give me the Cowboys over the Rams. I'm gonna go 33-27 Cowboys over the Rams. Next we got Steelers and Giants. Steelers is that's Steve brother, Poppy. Poppy going against Carnage. Poppy's a good player, so this would be an interesting matchup right here. Steelers over the Steelers at New York. I like New York did with this roster. They're definitely on their way in the right direction. I'm gonna take New York in this one. I like this Giants team, so I'm going with the G-Men, and I got G-Men by a score of 34-29. In the last game of the week, we got Malma, Tennessee Titans going against Naruto and the Denver Broncos. Yeah, I like the Broncos in this one. I like the Broncos to win. I'm rooting for the Titans to do his thing. He's another one that's been taking his beatings, but you know what? When you get beat on for so long, eventually you got to make that change and turn that corner. But will it happen this week? Don't know. That's why we got to see how it play out. But between time, I will take Denver, and I go Denver 37-17. Alright, that's the predictions, y'all, and we'll have the predictions going on for week 2. And once again, thanks for y'all joining, getting this reboot of WIT up and running. As in right now, the only team that's open is the Texans, so at this point, whoever comes holler at me first, that's who's getting them. But I'll see y'all week 2. I'm out.